Hey guys, welcome back. Hopefully by now you've watched our other video on how to actually use the turf tank. Today we're going to show you how to operate it using the tablet. Just like before, the first thing you want to do is come in, make sure our fuse is in the on position, turn the robot to on, you'll see the green light and this flashing yellow. That flashing yellow means it's ready to go and it's sending signal out. Over here we zoom in onto the turf tank. It'll ask you for a password. We've already set it for video purposes. And then up here, it's gonna tell you right now the turf tank is idle. When you click on it, it's gonna show all these features that are happening on the robot. It's telling you the main battery is at 84%. It's gonna tell you about its last connection, which is a minus, because we don't have the brain set up on the satellite outside, it's not receiving signal. For today, that's fine. But here you'll also see some troubleshooting things, such as if your pump was malfunctioning or if the valve was off. From here, we're going to use normal display functions. You can see down here there's a back button. The middle button is our home button. And then this left button just brings up the last few things you were utilizing. Right here is a view of our campus, and you can see the turf tank is right there, located in the blockhouse. Simply, if we were going to utilize this today to get it out ready to paint, we would go to that mode right here. And this is joystick mode, found in the bottom left corner. Joystick. This is where we would go ahead and test our spray. We can move the discs up and down. And then this is where you would drive it, keeping your thumb pressed on the green. We have backward, we have forward, and you have your left and rights. Now, if the satellites were set up and we were going to put a field out here, let's just say on our practice field, we would simply click Add Field. Once we choose Add Field, it'll bring this drop-down bar. In that drop-down, it's going to have any type of field you want to put, from Ultimate Frisbee to something called Rounders. It also has the option for you to put text and some shapes. Let's just say for today we're going to go ahead and put a football field out there. Once you click your sport, it'll typically bring up all of the sanctioning bodies behind those sports. For this one you see NCAA, high school, 6-man, 9-man, NFL, and even our neighbors to the north, Canadian. Let's just say we're going to go with an NFL field today. We can simply take the design here that it displays for you, and we can drag it up to our location. Once you get in the general area, it takes a few minutes, but it will display on the field. Once displayed on the field, we go ahead and make it match what we're looking for. So once we've laid our fields out where we'd like them, you can see there's multiple fields here in our space. What you do is you click on the field you want to work on. You simply select it from the bottom. So let's just say we're going to do Unified Lacrosse Practice Field today. When we click on it, it'll go ahead and highlight up top in green. You can see all the other ones we could have chosen. High school football comes up green. Oops, I didn't want that, so I clear the selection. I click back in. Unified Practice, high school football field. Or you can simply click all of them. So here on our unified practice field, if I wanted to move it, I would just click Move. If I wanted to delete it, I would simply click Delete. But from here, we'll go ahead and hit our Start button. Typically, if we had the brain set up and everything was ready to go, down here would give us some options. The first option would be, do we want to do a practice run to make sure our outline does not interfere with anything that might be out there, such as a tree or some football implements or anything like that. Once we have all that ready to go, we can look up here and see how long it's going to take us to paint that field. Here it says 31 minutes. And it even tells you how much paint you're going to use. For that unified practice field, it'll be 6.25 gallons. Now, one of the things you'll notice is this not able to start job. That'll appear sometimes. When you click it, it will tell you why. So clicking it says the robot cannot start job due to the following reasons. The base station is unhealthy. The base station, once again, remember, is the brain that would be attached outside. Unhealthy just means it's not getting the signals that it needs. As you can see, there's no other lights lit up there. Unhealthy because it's here in the blockhouse and it's not getting the signal it needs to talk to the satellites. So once we fix it all, blah, 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 we'd be good to go. We click here and everything's ready. Once you get everything painted and you see the robots going smoothly, you're done. And that, folks, is how you paint a field.